Okay, so we're gonna go. Tabia's gonna go into me. You're gonna suck Tabia out. We're gonna put Tabia in the cockroach. Squish the cockroach. Bob's your uncle.
Just so, yes.
And what are we planning to do immediately afterward?
Drive very quickly to the council headquarters, I believe.
Right, and then.
Well, we'll meet 6 outside.
Yeah.
And then go in to the building. Yes,
Yeah.
6?
Yes. We're gonna
go into the building,
yep.
and then we'll go to the room with the box. And we will, Bishop will start to take apart the box. Is that right? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got that
Okay.
happening.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll create a distraction. Maybe we'll just be very aware and ready to create a distraction by fighting each other if Volos comes over.
Yeah, that's the part. Maybe needs a bit of fleshing out. Maybe we don't just leave it at, hey, let's fight if he shows up. We might benefit from a bit more planning.
For
If
the
he shows
box
up, I'm
room.
sure we'll handle it last minute.
No, it seems like something we don't really want to leave to last second is all. Seems like it might benefit from discussing it earlier.
I mean, I suppose. Okay? You know what? You all right? How would
Okay.
you think we should handle it?
Well, I already gave you my idea.
You know what? That
You
idea was crap. Give us
Okay.
another one.
No, go ahead. You're the big brains in the group. Go ahead. What do you recommend? Far be it from me to step on the shoes of mighty Bishop Kane. Far be it from Rippy to step on the mighty Bishop Kane. When all I'm trying to do is go to a pocket talk to a lady.
You still on the goddamn boat?
I'm trying to talk to the lady.
Stop getting so high octaves.
What do you mean?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so. All right,
Dogs
so.
are screaming outside.
All right, so 6. We
Yes.
kill Tabia. We move on Volley Dog. I take it you haven't had any time to get that room ready to explode, right? I mean,
No.
any
As
calls?
soon as you leave,
While you're
I'll
on the
be
phone?
I'll be putting the calls in.
oh, all right, and that's not going to take long to like change.
No,
What
that
if
should
we
be
kill
that
him?
should be quite quick.
Oh, it'll be quite quick. Oh,
Yes.
Are we sure we want the room blown up? I'm sorry to double back on this, but I don't really remember why we wanted it blown up.
Well, it was because the room looked to be unstable.
I think that's just the box pulling on it, though, right?
Well, yeah, but the room itself is reinforced. So if we destroy the room, the box is going to start sucking everything. Like.
Oh, so we just want to. But maybe wouldn't it be better if we were to just grab it and run without the?
You know what? The more you say
calling
that,
attention to it?
I kind of do think about that because, like, what if, see, the initial thing was like, what if we just exploded the box? That's what that plan came.
Oh
from.
yes.
But now I'm kind of worried, like, if we are gonna go for it, like, grab it, maybe we shouldn't blow it up, because if we do, wait a minute, I have a better idea.
Oh.
6, can you get those charges in place for that room, but give us the detonator?
Yeah, that should be easy enough.
Like, so we can get to it, see if we can open it and take care of it. However, if Volos gets here, we can give that remote to Rippy, and we all run, and he can just hit the button.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, hold on now.
Sounds like a
Sorry.
plan.
Explain that.
You're
one
also
more
running, I
time.
think.
Explain that again.
What?
Explain that plan again.
Okay, so no, I'm just saying it's going to be Plan B is what it's going to be. Plan B, not Plan
Explain
A.
plan B again. Explain it again. Explain it again. I just
Okay,
want
all
you to
right,
explain it
okay,
again.
all right,
Explain it
okay.
again. Go
I
ahead.
would if you'd shut up. Oh,
Okay.
shit. All right, go ahead.
Why you explain it again?
Oh, all right, okay. All right. So, no, what I was saying is instead of us blowing up the room before we get there,
Yeah.
and then us having to search through the rubble to find this thing, right?
Sure.
We could instead have the charges say it. We then have a detonator.
Yeah.
So if Olo somehow does get into that room,
Sure.
and we're like, oh shit, the gig's up. We
Yeah.
gotta run. We can run, and then when he goes to the box, we can doo-doo, and like maybe explode him and the box at the same time.
Brilliant. I'll do it. Let me blow that fucker to kingdom come.
Ooh.
Blow
Okay.
him like he's never been blown.
Oh, never mind. Took it back
Blow
immediately.
him long. Blow him hard. That'll show him. It'll teach him a lesson. Hey, Foley, you ever been blown like this?
I
Didn't you say something very similar when we first came here?
want to whisper into Rippy's ear what blowing means in my world where I'm from.
Yeah, it's exactly what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Exactly what I was getting
I
at.
figured maybe it was something different where you're from.
No.
Okay, no, that's good.
You're on the same page.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Nothing wrong with the standing
Yeah.
ovation at the end of the day. Am I right?
Exactly. Bingo, bango. Okay, so anyway, right. Okay.
So what animal are we gonna put this into?
Cockroach.
Yeah, we
They
were
have
gonna.
eyes. Oh, jeez, a cockroach?
I
Well-
can just spit it in it, I think.
We could try the naked mole rat if we have time to go to a pet shop.
All right, how about this? How about we get like something that is very immobile? Have you ever tried to catch a cockroach with the hands?
Oh, no, I have not. No. Actually, yes. 'Cause I'm
I've
a
never
cat,
tried to
I
catch a
guess.
cockroach with my hands, but I've tried to catch a cockroach with my hands.
Yeah, it's a really okay. First off, you go fuck yourself.
Okay, fair enough.
Secondly,
Deserved.
what if how about a sloth? Do you guys have sloths here?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I
have
don't
one
really
right
want
here.
to kill a sloth, though. Sloths are pretty cute.
Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna take
Okay.
his eyeballs out.
All right, listen. Here's the thing, okay?
What?
Yeah.
It's all about making it humane. So we get a sloth. We do the transfer thing. And then to make it humane so you don't have to see it, I'll put him in a sack and smash him off the furniture until it stops moving, okay? I'll just swing him around my head, smashing him off of chairs and tables until he stops moving. You won't even see it. You can just pretend it's full of potatoes or something, eh? Like a little game. Knock, knock, who's there? Potato man.
I do like that. I actually really like that. And then we can
Kinda
put some
nice,
really
eh?
jolly music while it's happening. And then I'll get a pillow as well. We can pretend like we're having a pillow fight.
Who can make the sunshine?
Some people
Potato
made it
man.
90%. Some people made it 90% of the way through this campaign. And then they got to this episode and they couldn't go any further because of you fucks.
Hey, are we the bad guys? Do you think maybe we're the bad guys?
All right, wait a minute. I have another question. Do you have to put it back into somebody, or can you just spit it out?
Oh, that's disgusting. We're not doing anything for the sloth after he's been in the bag. We're not putting him in someone.
No, not
Oh.
that. No. I
Oh.
mean, like, can you like, just for the sake of example, can you eat somebody's memory and then spit it out into, I don't know, a box, and then after we just blow up the box, can we
Yeah, or just
destroy-
bury it in the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, can we destroy the memory?
No, I think that's taking it too far. I
That's
think,
fair.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
we have
supposed
to
to
kill
only-
an innocent animal. Okay, I was just making sure.
No, it has to go into someone or something. It can't just.
What if I just held it?
Mm-mm.
Too dangerous? Might seep.
All right. So we have to kill an innocent creature, or find something that is so heinous that we don't feel guilty about killing it.
Why
This is the
not?
age-old question, you know. Would you kill an innocent to save the
Yeah,
world? I love asking.
yeah.
this
I
question.
mean,
Yeah.
go big or go home. Why not put it into the weakest of us and,
A person?
well, like me?
Say it ain't so.
But why?
Why?
I mean,
I kind of look
I'm-
at 6. What about you?
Excuse me?
What do you want for lunch? I'm ordering. I get my phone real quick.
Spicy chicken nuggets.
Hey, what if we brought the dog? Could we put it in him?
You
That
want to
seems-
you want to put it inside the murderous Tasmanian devil of a werewolf?
You know what?
that's
I was
probably not the
thinking,
best
thought,
idea.
yeah, never mind. No, that's not a good idea.
You know, actually, hold on. I have one more question. Actually, can you? No, that wouldn't work. I was gonna say, can you hold on to the memory? Can the box devour it?
Ah.
Ah.
Perhaps, but then maybe the box is more powerful.
So what was the
Yeah.
problem with killing the cockroach?
Oh my god! All right, fine. We'll kill the cockroach. Have you ever had to take care of a cockroach before?
It looks like there's a lot of slugs around too. If you want one of them.
Let's take both, and just in case.
I think
You know, we'll
literally
just
the
take both.
issue
We'll just
is that
take
they
both.
have eyes, but
We're trying to
Mental
find something that doesn't have
capacity.
eyes. Because what if they like looks into one of us?
yeah, exactly.
the slug looks into us, and yeah, that's
Did you
true.
secure my napalm grenade yet?
Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of looking at getting other crews to do this whole thing.
We're floundering a little bit.
It's fine, Kate. We've got the cockroach. Thank you very much. We're off to sea to be. Have you got any
Yeah, all right,
advice
fine.
before we
Bye-bye.
go?
Yeah, we'll handle it. Don't worry about it.
Before we go, I'd like to can we make that trigger, like if we're going with the trigger plan, can we make that a dead man switch
Oh,
trigger?
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I know what that means, but just in case the other people in the room don't know what that means, what is a dead man switch?
It means if I get killed, it blows up.
Oh.
So it's like you guys can detonate it if you want to detonate it, but then if you die, it detonates anyways.
Excellent. That makes a lot of sense. Good plan.
Just a little bit of security. I don't know what you guys are worried about. Volos is going to die. Stones are going to break. You're going to look like a bunch of over-planning fools, but...
Better to overplan than underplan,
You're not
right?
wrong. You're not wrong.
You know what? You're right. I'll just shoot whoever Tibi is in the head. Just say,
No.
no planning needed. That should do it.
No, not Tabir, the box thing.
Oh, okay.
Shoot the
I
box
know
in the
how
head.
that works.
Oh, boy.
He's saying we're overthinking the box thing.
Thanks for
Well-
overthinking the box thing.
Are we saying if we shot the box in the head, maybe it'll be overthinking things?
Well, but also, like, just a little security. I want to mix it up a little bit. Can we have 4 of those detonators? One of them actually work, and each of us hold one. We don't know
so
which
we don't have
one.
to feel bad.
No, so if one of us gets taken over, Tabir doesn't know which one of us has the real detonator.
Seriously,
Unless he
do you
gets
think
his
we're
correctly.
overthinking it?
And then it's just a 25% chance that...
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than 100%.
I mean, I'd like the idea that if we all die, it just goes off.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Well, no need for it to be everyone. We don't all need to be in there. It could just be me.
Yeah,
We might
let's
be.
stick with the one. Let's just stick with the one. Let's stick with the one.
You 3 might be necessary elsewhere, okay?
Let's just make it the one.
Better safe
One
than
switch?
I can do
sorry.
that. I can do the one.
Okay, we're going to the park, and then we're going to go to we'll do the thing in the park that we talked about, and then we'll go to if we're successful, go to the building, meet 6, head in, grab the box, run. Is that right? And then blow up the room.
Sounds
Yeah.
about right to me.
Seems pretty simple. I'll text the guy.
I want to say Mel.
Mel, yeah. I'll text
Wait.
Mel and be like,
Okay,
"Come
yep.
pick us up."
Yeah, Mel, you hear just screeching tires outside, and you hear the thumping music of his Hummer, and yeah, he's ready and waiting.
All right, well, I guess we're off. You got the cockroach?
I've got it in me pocket.
Excellent. I have a backup slug.
I was gonna say I look at Tiger to give it back up.
That's a good idea, really.
They crawl. Maybe put it inside of a bag that doesn't, little sealable bag.
My pocket's got a button. Fine. Stop being such a crybaby.
I would have been like, oh great.
No, it's got a button. It's fine. Quit being so dramatic.
All right, fine. All right. I'll grab a slug just in case.
Okay, we're thinking. This is good.
Okay.
We're not over planning. All right. Fuck you, Tech.
It's very high stakes, and we get
No, it is very high
Yeah,
stakes. No, this is
seriously.
yeah, no, this is the time to plan like fuck. Absolutely.
We get a little
yeah.
nervous. Yeah.
I'm gonna go make myself a quick sandwich, and but I can hear you guys. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
You got to do that.
Okay, you guys would like to head out to Tabir?
I think so.
Well, to the person in the park.
Yeah, the lady in the park.
Yep. Okay. So you jump into Mel's Jeep. You have the goggle pin that 6 gave you, and you drive out to where this pin is on the park, and you see this quite nice, kind of large New York Central Park kind of park. I've never been there, so I have no idea what it looks like, but I know what it looks like in my head, so it looks like that. And you see some people walking around. You see some kids playing. You see some park things happening.
Oh, look at all these park things happening.
Oh wow, this is a real classic park.
Wow, all these park things happening really reminds me of a park.
And yeah, so you guys are basically just kind of standing in the park, and I would like a perception check
I was
from
gonna
anyone
say,
who
yeah.
would like to kind of look around to look for
Yes.
the person who was described.
What's that plus?
It is plus wisdom. Oh my fucking god.
I see everything.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey.
Ooh, Tiger does not see much.
I'm distracted. The slug is really wriggly right now. I'm distracted.
Wisdom. There it is.
Okay. So I would say that honestly, the one person who really sees something is Bishop. And Bishop, what you see is this woman who was described, long black hair. You don't see the eyes, but you see the trench coat, and they are currently sitting on a bench. Their back is to you.
hey, damn. I think that's what. God damn it.
Never mind him.
Hey,
We
over
take him
there,
to the
that
park to
looks like
scream
somebody.
sometimes.
That looks like. Is that who we're looking for right over there on the bench? Hold on, my phone's ringing. 1 second, and then
Nice. Right.
Okay, you guys all see the woman on the bench.
And we were under the impression that she was here dealing drugs.
So yeah, she was what Six saw her doing was she kind of had a bag of like materials that come from outside the city.
Ah,
And she was kind of doing a dead drop where she'd just like drop it in the middle of like a spot and then leave it there for someone else to come pick up.
And it was, sorry, you said it was a package that she was leaving?
Yeah, it's like a bag full of
Yeah,
bark
okay.
and sand and leaves and
Oh.
grass and shit.
What the fuck? For what?
The Six suspects that it's the materials to make the like super meth.
Gotcha, okay. Okay.
All right, how do we think we should approach her? Should I be the one to go up and say, hey, like what you're doing? I also like collecting trees and dirt and shit. Is it,
Oh,
he's
hold on.
saying
I just
free?
had, no, I had an idea just now.
Okay.
I look over at Tiger.
yeah.
Can you just suck the memory of Tabia right out of her and search if he's even in there?
Oh.
Well, wouldn't that be dangerous? Because wouldn't he immediately go into her? Or is that not
I just
how it
need
would
to
work?
avert my eyes.
Okay, all right.
Just food for thought. I'm just thinking because we don't really know how and if Tabia's gonna jump in here. Like, if we go talk to them, because fuck. Okay, so if we go over there and we talk to this person, what are the chances that Tabia is gonna be like, "Ooh, I want to jump into this asshole"?
That's true. Maybe we should preempt it.
Yeah, especially if Tabia's already got the hooks into that one. Like, why would you start over? You know what I mean?
Right?
So
Yeah.
you're saying if it's to be a member, we should just kill her then?
I should just go and take the memory.
Oh, and then put it into the cockroach.
Right.
Okay.
Either that or just kill the woman.
I think we should check first. It might not be Tabir.
This kill the woman thing is sounding kind of promising too, just so I skip the, the denouement on that one.
But if it's not Tabir, and then we move forward with the other part of the plan, and Tabir comes, that would be bad.
That's true. All right. Well, that was my 2 cents. I'll just be about. Oh, my phone's ringing.
Yeah, I'm good with that. If we wanted Tiger to go and just shake hands and take a memory.
Not a bad idea. Oh,
Okay. Should I sneak up or should I go overtly?
good question. Best of
You
luck.
are a giant tiger, madam.
Right?
How covertly can you go over there? I wonder.
Well, about a 0? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just walk up is probably best. I'll keep my eyes down and kind of look around her eyes, but not make direct eye contact. Yes?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Sounds like a good approach.
Okay, remember, you have to kill me if I get taken over by Tabir. Maybe I think that's it. I think we must go forward, yes?
I mean, it's just, well, yeah, it seems like a good, yeah, sure, yeah. How will we know if you're taking over?
We won't. That's
Oh.
the issue.
Maybe I just need to go in reminding myself that my greatest ambition has nothing to do with Tabir.
Well,
And Tabir wouldn't help me reach that ambition, and so when trying to tap into that ambition, there's nothing to be tapped, or something like that.
oh, I see. Oh, yeah, if you go up there and maybe just seem as unambitious as possible.
Oh, I just mean if I accidentally get taken over by Tabir, or like get infected by Tabir, I should say, rather than simply stealing the memory, I'll just try and use my powers of mental acuity to not be swayed.
I almost wish we could set a trap inside your head, or if anything tries to enter, but I just don't.
That would be good.
I mean,
No idea how to do it.
I mean, that's. Hear me out.
Ooh.
I could try to make the spell. I don't know if it will work, but I could try.
What would be the risks of it going wrong?
Oh, a lot. There's quite a. I mean, it could be, gray matter everywhere. It could be that they just remember nothing and they're just an empty husk of a person. It could be that, maybe their brain gets teleported outside of their body. It's actually quite a plethora of very dangerous side effects.
Well,
Or it could work perfectly.
Or it could work perfectly. Yeah.
I just don't think it's Tabir. I don't think she's Tabir, because I think if Tabir is the embodiment of ambition, there's got to be someone more ambitious than a lady dropping brown paper bags around a park. That's as ambitious as you can get.
Hey, does anybody want some chips? I found some under a bench.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is the lady still there? Are we delaying too
Nope,
much?
she's still sitting on the bench.
Can't tell if Tech loves us because we're like, I don't know where the
Dude,
relationship
I just
is
don't
right now.
want to fuck
I
this
know.
up, man. I'm
Right.
like so nervous that one of us is gonna
Paralyzed.
get fucking
I'm so
sneak to beard and then it's just fucking TPK.
Yeah, listen, Tech,
Fear-
this is a model of your own doing. Okay, you've made it very clear we're near the end, and our characters are meant to die. So, we're a little afraid.
We're a little skittish.
No, that's
a little
good. It's
skittish.
good.
We know we're going to die. We just want to make sure that we, mission accomplished before we do,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, OOC, I think the plan makes, I don't think of it as being an increased risk for Tiger to go and try to suck the memory out as a first thing, because I don't think there's a high risk of it being Tabir, but it will act as a good safeguard in the event that it is. Like, we'll know right away if it is.
What is the what does the animation look like for you stealing a memory? Is it just like you think about it and you have it, or do you have to make eye contact? Is there
I have to touch them. I have to physically make contact.
Okay. Yeah, so that's why it's kind of like that when I suggested it, I was like, this is a great idea. And then I'm like, wait, but if you get taken over, our whole plan is out the window.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm kind of like, maybe we should hold off on that.
If Tiger gets taken over, our whole plan's out the window?
Yeah, because we have no way to suck out the memory now.
Oh fuck!
She's not
Yeah,
gonna
no, that's a
suck
good
out her
point.
own
No,
memory.
yeah, that's a good point. Maybe it should be
Oh.
me that'll go up first, especially because Rippy has his whole thing is like persuasion and charisma and shit like that. He'd probably have the best chance of dealing with it, I'd like to think, or like, not being so instantaneous and taking over, but that he turns around and tries to destroy the planet. But that is a good point, that if it is Tabir and you get taken over by Tabir, we're all fucked.
Mm-hmm.
We are all totally fucked.
And I think you could make it enticing for Tabir, kind of thing, like as an ambitious person. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking exactly. Like, I think Rippy would really be able to make himself seem like a juicy target because he is absolutely ambitious. Rippy is interested in self-preservation and like and like self-interest more than anything else. Rippy is all about self-interest. So that's a big, I'd say that's ingredient number 1, 2, and 3 in ambition. Well, that's not necessarily true, but in Rippy's case, it definitely is.
Well, is the plan for Tabir to go into Rippy and then essentially Tiger's there to virus scan him when he comes back?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so what's preventing Tabir from leaving Rippy into someone else then? Like
Not
Tiger?
looking them in the eyes. Don't look them in the eyes and then try to get them to go into the cockroach.
Like, I think I'll go up with you, so there's no real time.
Yeah,
kind
totally.
Of thing? Yeah.
Yep. Just in case he's, because I don't think this is Tabir, but it is good to be ready just in case he's. Do you think, does everyone else think it is Tabir, this lady?
It's hard to tell.
It is kind of hard to tell.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Six's intel isn't usually wrong, but it's not complete either.
Okay, we just know that there was activity in this area, but did we have reason to believe that it might be this precise person?
I don't recall.
The information was that either this person is Tabir
Yep.
or they work directly with Tabir.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
But he wasn't
Yeah.
sure which.
Okay, well, yeah, so I think the caution is warranted, but I think that's a good plan, having Rippy go up with Tiger and make the introduction that way. And then if shit kicks off right there, we'll have the cockroach and we'll have Tiger right there for the memory sucking.
Yeah. Okay.
So what exactly are you gonna do? You're just gonna ask her out or something?
No, I'm going to go up and say, hello, miss, here with the Ministry of Environment. Notice you're walking around in littering. This is an offense according to the Great Book of Volo, section
Why not just
69.56.
ask for the time?
But
why
in an
not-
ambitious
why not-
way.
Why not mind your fucking business?
Okay, all right, all right, fair.
Well, yeah, and I've got to make it clear that I've got some kind of ambition. So, how about this? Hello, we're from the Ministry of Environment, but receiving reports that you're here dropping off litter and things like that. But maybe if you and I reach some sort of agreement, some sort of financial settlement, maybe we don't put our nose in it anymore. You know, bit of blackmail.
Yeah, and you could
What do
be
you
like,
think?
oh, I'm going to be the minister one day, so if you get in good with me now.
Brilliant, love it, yeah. What you think, Sebastian Bishop? I go up and say I want to be the minister one day. It's important that you get on my good side, lady.
I'm already standing next to her and I say, see my friend over there, he thinks you're attractive.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was actually gonna do that, and then you said I'm gonna be minister. I was like, okay, wait, that's a good idea.
So what you think, Sebastian?
It's a plan.
What do you think outside of that?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I don't have a better plan, and this sounds good, so let's
Okay.
just go with it.
Yeah, sure, okay, that makes sense. Okay, all right, Tiger, you ready?
I'm ready. I'll look intimidating and like a bodyguard behind you, maybe.
Yeah, not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Okay, yeah, look intimidating and get ready. If I turn around and I've got a dangerous gleam in my eye, make sure you've got me by the arm, okay?
All right, you got it.
And if I say something fishy, you've got to do it, and you've got to do it quick.
I think I will kind of delve you right away, regardless.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
a bad idea. Do some delving right away,
Just
okay?
make sure not to look at her.
Yeah, well, I'll do my best, but if I've got Tabir in me belly, I'm gonna be a little bit difficult. Don't think they'll be cooperating.
Not likely.
Okay. All right. Well, or did you mean don't look? Did you mean, are you telling Tiger not to look her in the eyes?
Both.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Sure. Okay. Well, never been a better time than the present. Shall we?
Mm-hmm. And
Off to it.
Rippy and Tiger would head off towards this lady with the dark hair.
Okay, yep. She's just sitting on the bench. Her back is to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Describe kind of how you approach.
Sure. So I like to think that okay, here's what I like to think Rippy does. Have you've seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
Oh yeah.
You know when that scumbag bandit shoots the gold prospector, and then he sits there and grossly with his fucking gross chapped lips rolls a hand-rolled cigarette and then smokes it?
Yeah.
I want to say that Rippy like slowly walks up, and I want him to like sit down like plumply and pompously in the bench next to her, like
Yeah.
and he like undoes a button and then takes out a pack of tobacco and rolls himself like a little cigarette.
Yeah.
And lights it and takes one drag, and then not looking directly at her, but says,
From the ministry.
and he just like says that. He just says, he just sort of says from the ministry, and he's sort of like looking around.
She just looks straight forward. She's got like a green toque on.
Okay.
And she's got like this big scarf wrapped around her.
Okay.
And she's just sitting there staring straight forward.
God, okay.
And been receiving some complaints, as it were, about a certain someone here who is, littering, such, causing disturbances to people simply trying to enjoy the park. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
She kind of shifts a little bit how she's sitting.
Okay.
But she just looks straight forward.
Okay, I want Rippy to like take out a notepad and just like jot down a couple of notes while saying, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, dear, oh dear, not good. This is not good at all. Okay, well, listen. Here's the deal. I'm gonna be the minister at some point, and it's not a bad idea to have some friends in high places, is it? We all like to have friends, don't we? So listen, here's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna take this back and report it to my superior. Not gonna do that. Nope. Not gonna report this massive environmental infraction or your continuous littering or any of your other illegal carryings on. And in return for my sworn silence, you will pay me 150,000 bad coin equivalent per fiscal year.
She kind of looks sideways at you a little bit
Okay.
and then goes back to looking straight forwards.
Okay.
Roll plus wisdom.
Fuck.
Is something wrong with your ears?
Yeah, no, with a 3, yeah, you can't really glean much. She just kind of
Okay. She just sort of sits there.
sits there. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear.
And I want to like start transforming into ascended form
Yeah.
a little bit, so that like maybe Rippy's hands are on his legs and like black ink like would starts like oozing down his legs.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't making myself quite clear enough. Either you're gonna cooperate, or I'm gonna make this a bigger issue for you.
She's just sitting there staring straight forwards.
Is there like an ability with your con artist thing that is kind of triggered by this person meeting you for the first time and stuff?
You know, that's a good point. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to actually use con artist now to see if that works, because specifically there's one that says try to convince someone that you are more powerful than you truly are. Roll plus charisma. On a 10 plus, you are successful and gain +1 forward. On a 7 to 9, you're still successful, but the GM will tell you that one of the following has happened, and then there's 3 options.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So, and since I've just met this person, I guess I'd get my +1.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I guess okay, and I think that's probably okay. And I've got a trick up my sleeve if this one doesn't work. So it'll be charisma plus charisma and +1. Woo!
Oh my God, that is definitely a full success.
Okay.
So what have you done?
So he's sort of gone into his ascended form a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And well, actually, so he did that, and you said that still nothing really happened.
Yeah.
So I want to say that now Rippy would fully go into his ascended form.
Yeah.
And would say something like,
I don't know who you report to, but it doesn't really matter, because I guarantee my boss is higher up. I'm only gonna give you one more chance before you'll be held accountable to someone much, much higher up than me.
She's just sitting there staring straight forwards.
what the fuck?
Is there anything I can do to intimidate, I guess, as the...
I'm just wondering if this is a fucking husk now.
Oh, what's
Like-
her body language? Yeah.
Yeah, is there any discernible body language of any kind?
So she's just kind of sitting there with her arms kind of folded in on her lap, kind of thing.
Okay.
She's just kind of sitting there with her, just kind of sitting intently. I think your perception roll was pretty low, so I don't think you can really get anything else. Tiger, if you'd like, you can roll plus wisdom for a perception check. Oh my God, the lowest, barest of passes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When I didn't quite hear it, but did you say that when she adjusted that she looks at you and then she looked forward?
Yep.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Wait, say that again.
Was that enough?
Sorry, who looked at what and then looked forward?
The woman
The lady.
like side-eyed you for a second and then went back to looking forwards.
Okay, but Rippy was never looking in her eyes. So Rippy was only ever looking straight ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
just for Venalis' information. Rippy never looked at her.
Gotcha. I was
so
just curious. Does it have to be? Oh, I wonder. Does it have to be mutual eye contact?
I think so. I think that's the whole thing. Is that Six said is do not look them in the eyes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I now am going to try my next trick in the hat, which I think is actually going to give us some more good information, and that is I would like to cast Fortune Teller.
Okay.
When you tell mark their fortune roll plus charisma on a 10+, they will believe you and act as if that is their fate until your prediction is proven wrong or you're shown to be a fraud. On a 7 and 9, you're still successful, but the mark will be suspicious and look for reasons to disbelieve you. So I'm going to use Fortune Teller because I'm going to look at this lady and Rippy's going to say, I want Rippy to like look down and like mutter into his collar like he's talking to some sort of communication device. And then he's going to resume looking straight ahead and he's going to say,
Deadline is accelerating. Not much I can do anymore to stop the inevitable unless you give me a sign that you're going to cooperate. You're not long for this world.
and let's see how I roll. Ooh!
Oh my God.
Oh!
She shifts in her seat a little bit and she kind of looks sideways at you.
Okay.
And then she goes back to sitting and looking straight forward.
Interesting.
Is there anyone else around? Are we seeing any movement in the park?
I know.
Otherwise-
So that your perception check was pretty low. It was technically a pass.
Right.
So there are lots of people around. Well, not lots. There are some people around. I will say I don't think you really notice anything in particular as standing out.
Hmm. So she's
Actually, you know what? Okay, because you did technically pass. I'll say you hear something. It's like she grunts or something.
Interesting. The fuck does that mean?
And the scarf is also like over her mouth.
Can I approach but like from the rear, just so I can get like
Yep.
closer, maybe to hear things a little bit better.
Yep.
Not trying to be a part of the interaction.
Yep.
The scarf is over her mouth.
I think Rippy, and at this point, Rippy would like turn and look at Tiger and like shrug, like,
Yeah,
fucking
totally. Yeah.
out of ideas now.
Maybe Tiger. I'm just gonna try. I think I'm just gonna try this, folks. I'm just gonna walk over and say, "Ma'am, are you in need of assistance?" And touch her shoulder and try and
Wow.
right.
Here's hope it's not a TPK. God,
Try
please,
it.
fuck.
Just go for
Fuck,
it.
please, Jesus. I mean, I don't. Okay.
You want to touch her shoulder, and then
Oh,
what did you
God.
want to do?
I want to see if the memory of Tabir entering her is in there.
How does this? I guess
Yeah. Do you want me to read the?
yeah.
Maybe this is.
That's the. Please tell me I'm not going to skip over 2 weeks worth of writing.
It's like
God.
don't let me solve this puzzle for you if the ability doesn't actually let you solve the puzzle.
Yeah, totally. So if I succeed, I inhale the memory of the person that I'm physically holding on to, and you tell me something interesting that I learned from the memory I stole belonging to the victim. And then I have an additional ability that says I get to choose what I learn when I swallow someone's memory. That ability is called All the Things You Know.
Okay. So you get to choose. I see. And so I guess you want to choose what you learn.
Yeah.
So I guess what do you want to learn?
I want to learn. Well, I guess here's the other thing. I also have mouthful of memories. So if I get a 7+ for memory swallow, I can consume up to 3 memories.
Yeah.
So then I want to know if Tabir is in there at all, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so the first memory you take.
Should I? I mean, I would love for you to just tell me, but should I roll?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I didn't need to roll. I think you should have just told me.
Thank God, you had that +3.
Fuck.
So it's okay. It's still a 7+ though, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's just anything that's a pass. Yep. So,
Well, I need to choose a bad thing that happens because
Yep.
it's a 7 to 9. And I'll say that I can't speak so long as I hold the memory in my mouth.
Okay, got it. Okay, so the first thing you want to know is say it again.
Is there a memory of Tabir entering her consciousness, kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
There is a memory of her looking at this other woman who is they are I guess they wouldn't know the person's profession, but they're wearing relatively casual clothes, and they're taking off an apron, and they look the person in the eye as the person is taking off the apron, and immediately there is like an invasion in the mind, and Tabir is there.
When
that quick. Oh fuck.
Yeah, right? When I pull that memory out, does her body language change? Like, does she slump at all?
Nope.
Okay, because I think we noticed when the Umasker jumped from the man to the werewolf,
Yep.
the man's body language changed, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, and so that has not happened with this memory.
Correct.
Okay. I wonder how to grab it. Like, I guess, so how about the second memory then?
Yep.
Being, like, the most recent interaction related to that presence? Would that work?
Yeah. What you see is this memory of her sitting down on this bench.
This bench. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, this bench right here. And she grabs some chains from the side and underneath the bench, and she begins shackling herself to the bench and applies a head strap that forces her head into this position.
We
Yes.
saw this. What the
This
fuck?
is the narrative intro
Oh my god!
of the
What
woman
the fuck
chaining
happened?
herself to the bench.
What the fuck? What
And
happened in
then-
that narrative intro again?
She, after she chained herself up, her eyes widened in absolute horror.
Oh my god, dude! Fuck, shit,
And
man! Come on.
Looking through her eyes, what you see is that her point of view looking straight ahead, out through the bubble of the city. As you notice, she's looking down an alleyway, and out that alleyway is the bubble that protects the city, and beyond that is the exterior. And what she saw was a creature wandering around outside the bubble that looked at her, and the presence of Tabir left her.
So now
Oh,
Tabir is in
God.
some outside city monster.
Correct.
Okay. That's not ideal.
No, especially because what's wrong with this lady now? Or is she some husk doing this thing's bidding? Why is she so fucked?
It seems like that's her way back in. Like she has to keep looking forward, otherwise Tabir doesn't get back into the city.
Oh yeah.
Because if she can look at that far of a distance, like from park to outside the bubble,
Yeah.
then that means as long as line of sight is broken, Tabir cannot get back in. That's my theory, and this is OOC. But like it seems like she's there due to a like maybe it's almost like she's being held hostage or is being forced. Like because like
Yeah.
who chains himself to a bench?
Are
Well,
those
that's what I'm trying to figure
metaphorical
out.
chains?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out is why.
Yeah. In
Well,
BDSM
yeah.
gear, it's like you're going to do this, or I'm going to let everyone do whatever they want to your body in the middle of the park or something like that. Like maybe it's something like that. I know it's really dark, but this is the
It's
red,
the red
ink.
ink.
Fuck. Okay. Well, shit, that's confusing as fuck. What do we do with this
now what do we
information
do?
now? Fuck.
So I have those two memories. How about so I have one memory left.
Yep.
Can I take the memory of the plan of like what was going to happen with that? Like if there was a plan associated with that?
That memory is not there.
That memory is not there because it was Tabir's.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you able to glean enough information from the memory to deduce what the beast looks like?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can see what the beast looks like. It looks kind of like this hunched over, emaciated, dried out kind of zombie golem looking thing.
Oh, gross. Okay. And so I just want to make sure that I'm clear here. So what you're saying that's where we understand the beast resides currently, is outside the field, and our best guess based on this information that we've gleaned from these memories is that when she strapped herself to the seat, she made eye contact with that beast, and Tabir went from her into the beast, which is still outside the bubble.
Correct.
Yeah, and
okay.
it's probably she's just tied so that she can't escape, so that Tabir can go back,
Well,
just like
well-
Sebastian. Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought, but she's no longer tied up, right? Because she was walking around
she
dropping
is.
off. Oh,
She is tied.
Oh,
She
sorry.
is.
Oh,
And that's
fuck,
why
man.
the-
Oh,
The scarf is over her mouth because she's gagged. Yeah.
Yeah.
because she's gagged.
Yeah. Part of the binding herself up was to put a leather gag over her mouth and then put a scarf around it.
Okay, now when you talk about this alleyway that leads to the like snapshot of the bubble at the end, is there anything that's significant about that? Like, does that look like it's one of the only ways in? Like, has she strapped herself there so that if Tabir comes back, they're going to come down that alleyway, and this lady is going to know about it and be the first thing to make eye contact and hopefully soak up Tabir and then not be able to do anything because she's tied up and gagged?
I think that's extrapolation on your guys' part.
Okay.
Basically, you've seen her look at a person who was taking off an apron and she became infected with Tabir.
Okay.
And you've seen her strap herself to this bench where she still remains strapped, and then look at a creature outside the bubble, and Tabir left her. That's basically the information that I've given you. That's kind of what you have to work with at this point.
Okay.
Tiger walks in front of the woman
Yeah.
and looks her in the eye
Yeah.
and gives the memories back.
Yeah. She is fucking terrified right now.
Yeah, totally. And I'm gonna say, do you want help?
She sits there staring at you with fear in her eyes.
We know what situation you're in. We're aware of the creature, the force that has been using you. We would like to help and to redirect that force. Would you like that?
She kind of shifts in her seat a little bit.
I can remove your restraints. I think we'll need you to be here so that the force can come back because they'll recognize you. And then, but you saw how I just removed some of your memories, right? So I can take that force with the same skills once it enters you again. Would you be willing to help us with that?
She kind of shifts in her seat a bit.
What does that mean? You've got
Can
to
you
give
n-
us...
If you maybe how about you blink twice for
Yes.
yes and once for no?
Yeah.
She blinks
Oh, freak.
twice, and then she blinks twice again. She blinks twice again.
Okay,
and she blinks
okay,
twice
great.
again.
So
Is
I'm
that
doing,
yes or no? I think it
blink.
might have been
That means kill
no.
her.
It might have been no. Okay, sorry for disturbing you. Take care.
yeah, so Tiger is I'm gonna say to her also, I'm gonna remove your restraints, but please stay in exactly the position you are. It's important that Tabir doesn't know that anything has changed. All right?
Blink
And
twice.
she blinks twice for yes. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That's great. So yeah, I'll remove her. Oh, well, I'll look out. Well, do you see is it safe to do this now? Do you see anything out there?
She kind of like looks past you, and then blinks twice for yes.
Oh.
You said,
So-
is it safe?
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
okay.
I did.
Well, you
phrase
said,
too-
is it safe
I
or
said
do you
two
see? Yeah,
questions, so it's
exactly.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay, yeah. So I'll start to remove her restraints.
Okay, yeah, as soon as you unbind her mouth, she's like, please, 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 we need to go. We need to go. He's going to be back any second. We just need to go.
What do you mean?
The only way we need to make sure that it's fully taken care of and he can't hurt anyone else. Okay? I know it's scary, but it'll just be one moment,
But
and then
he's outside the city. He literally can't even come back. We could just leave. He'd be trapped out there.
But anyone who looks though.
I don't understand. It would be, and then her eyes go wide with horror, and she
Oh.
says, oh God, he's coming back. He's coming back.
What do you mean he's coming back? Where is he? What does he look like?
He's right. He's the creature. It's coming. It's killing himself.
Oh.
Are you looking at it?
It just tried to walk through the bubble.
Oh, what in
What?
the fuck? Did it
don't-
get its head through before it died?
No, it had a box, and it tried to push it had a bag. And
I was like, wait a
it
second.
tried to push the bag in itself through the bubble, and it died.
Did the box get out?
I
The
don't.
bag?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look. I don't know. Why would he kill himself?
Virus scan that lady again.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Did that's interesting. I'm going to check to see if you're okay, okay?
Okay. I'm fine. I've never seen him do that before.
It's very odd. Can I roll to see if to see if Tabir's back in her?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll to do your memory eating.
Yeah, I'll try to steal.
Well,
Steal that memory.
I was
No?
gonna say, I wonder if now would be a good time for me to try to test. Like maybe I should look
Yeah.
her directly in the eyes
Yeah.
and see. What do you
Yeah.
think, Tiger?
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, if anyone can help you too,
Yeah.
it's this guy.
So I want Rippy to like walk in front of her and stand in front of her and bend down and look her right in the eyes and say something like,
Time to stop playing games.
Okay.
Okay, no more games.
Do you do something, or?
Well, maybe you're gonna do something like tell us everything you know about that beast, who he was before they were a beast, where they're going to next. How long have you known him?
He takes all the memories with him when he goes. I don't know what he is or where he's going. I would just unbind myself if I knew how he bound me up. I don't know anything about what he does or why he does it or where he goes. Roll plus wisdom.
Fuck, I don't know why I bothered. Okay,
Sober.
sounds good. Great, lovely. See you later. Bye. See ya.
Yeah, no, I it's just he's here and then he's gone.
Yeah, so
What do you mean?
Did I notice that trail off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks kind of confused.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, start coming up with some ideas.
We're gonna, Tiger?
yes.
Should do both of them.
Both Milton and both Rippy and the lady.
Rippy first.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't
What
look
do
them
you
in the eye.
mean, me first? There's nothing wrong. She hasn't done anything. What are you talking about? Stop wasting our fucking time.
I go and pat Rippy's arm. You might be right, but then I try to swallow his memory as I'm patting him.
Okay, yeah, roll the memory eat.
Hey,
Okay, yep.
full success. Okay, yeah. So I want to know if I can I sense the presence?
Yes.
Okay.
Within Rippy, there is a memory of when he looked down at her, and the way that he was talking made it very clear that he was about to fucking throw down.
Yeah.
And in that moment, there was this invasion into his mind of that exact same dark force that is Tibir. And
Pulling. Yeah. Go ahead.
as you eat that memory,
Yeah.
Rippy,
Yep.
you actually, like, you didn't really even, it was because you rolled 2 natty ones on
Yep.
on the saving throw.
Yep.
You had no idea that Tibir ever infected you. It
Okay.
felt so natural that
Oh, God.
you had no concept that he was within you whatsoever.
Okay.
And had this memory not been eaten, you may have never known. It would have been so insidious and so in character that it would have been almost impossible for anyone to determine that you had ever been infected. It would have been a slow build of ambition. So you don't feel any different when it leaves either. You are completely unaware this has even happened.
Okay.
But Tiger, at this moment, you do technically have the concept that is Tibir as a small white marble in your mouth.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my hands out like I'm being very obviously doing something now, kind of thing.
What do you want? Yeah, high five. I double
What
high
is
five.
it, girl? What is it, girl?
What is it? What do you need?
Who's got a treat? Who's got a treat in the pocket? You want a treat, girl?
I'll take.
Who wants a treat?
Start tickling her.
Tiger laughs. Tiger laughs
Yeah,
really hard.
she starts laughing and coughs at the marble and
Exactly, exactly.
Eats it.
I'm just gonna get the detonator and just sit in
Yeah,
the room. That's all I'm gonna do.
I take the. I had the extra slug in my. Who had? I had some creature. I had a slug, right?
I imagine we brought a box that is like obscured so nothing visually can get past it. Like I imagine we would think
I
that
brought a
far
shoe
ahead.
box. I brought.
Yeah, there we go.
Did I bring a shoebox? Can I say I brought a shoebox?
Absolutely.
I brought a shoebox.
If
Don't
you
worry, I
did
have
all
this.
that planning and didn't bring a shoebox, I'd be very disappointed.
Are we not just gonna kill the slug? Why do we need a shoebox?
Well, because we need to put the slug somewhere with the memory, and then
We're just gonna smash it though.
we're just gonna smash it. Yeah.
Yeah, smash it right away.
Yeah, no need for the box. We're not giving it a send off.
All right, so here's what. Oh no! Shut up, you goddamn it! All right, I know you were gonna make a salt joke. I know it. I smell your salt joke a mile away.
I was
All right.
suggesting salt, not a joke.
Suggesting actual salt to kill a slug with.
I was suggesting the actual scientific thing.
That is fucked up.
Bar is slightly
Oh my
higher.
God, let me guess,
good sir.
there's a fire and you're gonna make some joke about putting it out with water. Real smart.